Hi boys, Bear Games here. Welcome back to another video here in GTA 5 Online. Well, Pegassi in-game is representing Lamborghini in real life. In fact, there's a lot of Lamborghinis in-game, including Lamborghini Sian FKP 37, Lamborghini Urus, Lamborghini Miura, Lamborghini Huracan. I believe there's over 10 Pegassi vehicles, and thankfully, I have them all in my collection, so without further talk, let's get started. I will start with the Pegassi Zentorno. Pegassi Zentorno is a two-door car added to game as part of the High Life update, but I believe it was available in story mode, correct if I'm wrong. Anyway, this car, it's definitely based on Lamborghini Sesto Elemento. Design-wise, I can't complain. It looks good, honestly. The handling is good, especially when you lower the suspension. However, unlike the car it's based on this car, it's not fast top speed. It's 98 miles per hour. Come on, it's an OG car, you can't expect more than this. The Zentorno, it's still available to purchase if you want one. Next, I got Pegassi Monro. The Monron, another OG classic car in game. It's in both sides offline and in online. It's primarily based on Lamborghini Miura. The performance and handling is average. I don't have much to say about this car. I never seen it on a car meet, so I assume it's not a popular car. It's still available if someone wants it. Next up, I got Pegassi Reaper. The Reaper added in game in the Further Adventures in Finance and Felony update. Honestly, it's hard to say which car is based on. I think it's mixed of Lykan Hypersport and Lamborghini Huracan. That's what I see. I could be wrong. I don't know what you think, guys. But for me, this car doesn't look good. However, it good handling and stability. Even the top speed it can hit 110 miles per hour when it's fully upgraded. It's still available, but I don't recommend it. However, I do recommend you to get Pegassi Tempesta, one of my favorite Pegassi in game. I did a customization and review about it. I'll put it in description. Go check out. So this car first see in game as part of the Import-Export update, primarily based on Lamborghini Huracan, one of the best looking cars in the real world. You will see this car in car meets a lot due to its realistic appearance, and you can participate in races. It got a pretty good handling, especially in corners. Top speed is about 115 to 120 miles per hour when it's fully upgraded. I highly recommend it. Go get one, it's still available to purchase. Next up, Pegassi Torro. One of the famous vehicles in the game, or should I say, one of the best weaponized amphibious vehicle. It's based on Lamborghini Marzal. If you play GTA 5 Online, my public lobby, you definitely saw this car, or got killed by one at least once. So what's the story behind this car? So the Pegassi Torro, it's part of Cayo Perico Highest. This car right here had some crazy PvPs. Well, thanks to Rockstar, you can't have any more PvP. I spooked about it. Check it, you will, and what I mean. This car got a crazy boost, works in land and in water. Same things about missiles. This car, it's so good, it did prove itself, especially against oppressor MK2 before it got nerfed. I'm talking about the MK2, of course. If you don't have one, definitely you should get one. Next up, I got the Pegassi Vodka. The Vodka, it's an OG car. It's been in the game since the IT launched, and it's primarily based on 2008-2013 Lamborghini Gallardo. I think a lot of will agree with me. The Vodka, it doesn't look good as the car based on. Rockstar didn't design it as good as they think. I have this car, but honestly, I rarely touch it. The handling is pretty good, but the top speed, it's disappointing. It maxes out at 94 miles per hour. I'm not sure if this car is still available to purchase or it's removed. Even if it's still available, I guess no one will buy it. Moving to the next car, Pegassi Tesara, the ugliest car on this list, without any doubt. Pegassi Tesara is an electric hypercar. This car added in-game as part of the Southern San Andreas Super Sport Series update. Rockstar inspired or copied the design from Lamborghini Terzo Millennio. I'm not going to say nothing about it. Me personally, I don't like it. Anyway, let's how ugly this car is and speak about handling. The Tesara actually got a good stability on asphalt, also a good stability on corners. That's actually impressive. And you can use it in races. You can win some races driving this car. It's got one of the best acceleration because it's an electric car, and it got top speed of 105 when it's stock, so expect to have 115 to 120 when it's fully upgraded. It's still available, you want it. Probably no one will buy it. Next up, I got the Pegassi Osiris. Before you say anything, I know. Rockstar really gone wrong with this car. It's obviously not a Lamborghini or Pegassi. It's definitely based on Pagani Huayra. As we know, Pegassi, it's representing Lamborghini in-game. And it's clearly that Pagani and Lamborghini are not the same. I don't know how Rockstar gone so wrong like this. Anyway, the Pegassi Osiris added on game as part of the Gotten Gains update. It actually looks good, and to a rear-wheel drive car, the handling, it's pretty solid. I can't say the same thing about top speed. Top speed, it's 98 miles per hour. So definitely, you will not win any race driving this car. It's still available if you want to get one, but I don't recommend buying it unless if you want one for your collection. Next up, I got the Pegassi Infernus. If you played GTA 5 before, you definitely saw it before in story mode or in online. It's an OG car, it's been around since the game launched. It's based on Lamborghini Murcielago. Honestly, it doesn't look good. Nowadays, no one drives this car no more. The performance and handling is average. It's an OG car, what you expect. Next up, Pegassi Terrero. The Pegassi Terrero is a classic car in the website Rockstar, classified as a sport car. In fact, it's a classic car added to the game as part of the gun running update. No doubt that this car is based on Lamborghini Countach, one of the iconic cars back in the days. I think this car is all about the look because, yes, classified as sport, but it's not fast. Top speed is 90 or 92 miles per hour. The handling is okay, especially to rear-wheel drive car, so it might not be liked by all players, however. You might like the daughter, the Terrero XO. This car added in-game in the Criminal Enterprises update. It got one of the best-looking cars in the game. By the look of it, you might say is based on Lamborghini Aventador? No, it's not. It's based on Lamborghini Countach LPI 2022. That's way I said. It's the daughter of Terrero. It looks absolutely fabulous. The handling, it's pretty good. It got a solid grip on asphalt. And you can't complain about the performance. It's pretty solid as well. Top speed is about 120 when it is fully upgraded. This car is popular among players, especially in car meets. You will see it a lot. It's still available if you want to get one. Unlike the Terrero, it's removed from the game. Next up, I got the Oppressor MK1, basically. It's a bike with wings and a booster. You can have a ton of fun driving this bike. However, it's not easy to drive. You gotta get used to it first. You can have missiles or bullets in this bike. The missiles are good. The only thing I don't like is you have to touch the ground in order to get the boost recharged again. So basically, it doesn't actually fly. It does glide on air using the power of the boost. So from this idea, Rockstar created the Oppressor MK2. The Oppressor MK2 is a futuristic design. It's based on the BMW R1200 GS Adventure Hover Ride concept bike. Honestly, I wasn't aware of that. I found it when I was doing research for this video. Anyway, the MK2 added in 2018, and you can't buy one if you don't own a terabyte truck. And you can't have a terabyte if you don't own a nightclub. However, buck in those days, it was worth buying because this thing was almost unbeatable, and the missiles on it was extremely wild. Thankfully, now it's nerfed and price raised from $2 million to $8 million, and if you have trade price, you will pay just $6 million. But look at the bright side this thing. It's so useful, especially in missions. It definitely makes a huge difference. I want to recommend it for new players, but it's definitely not for new players. Plus, to the high price, you need to own Nightclub and Terabyte, so you will end up paying $10 million. I don't expect a new player to have that money. Next up, I got the Pegassi Zentorno. The car was released as part of the Diamond Casino and Resort DLC, and it's confirmed that it will be in GTA 6. Design-wise, this car, it's mixed between Ital-Design Zentorno and Lamborghini Aventador SV. Honestly, it looks interesting. It's up to you to decide is a cool looking car or no. Unfortunately, you can't put a roof on this car. It's meant to be S convertible car. The control, it's good. I can't complain. However, the top speed, it's 100 miles per hour. For me, this is not enough, especially when it's based on too fast car in real life. Anyway, if you want to get one. Unfortunately, you can't get one. Rockstar removed it from the game. Next up, I got Pegassi Infernus Classic. The Pegassi Infernus Classic is a two-door classic sports car added to the as part of the Cunning Stunts special vehicle circuit update, and it's confirmed that it will be in GTA 6. The car looks absolutely fabulous. I really likes it. It's based on Lamborghini Diablo. It's classified as classic car, so don't expect high performance. Top speed, it's about 100 miles per hour, and I can't complain about the handling. But this car is all about the look. I saw it a lot in car meets. It's still available if you want to get one. Next in line, I got Pegassi Tauros. The Pegassi Tauros is a SUV added to game as part of the Arena War update. You don't have to be a car guy to notice. That is based on Lamborghini Urus, one of the best looking SUVs on the world. Let's not forget the high price tag on it. So the Tauros, it's a pretty looking car. However, I hate the rear lights. It's definitely token from Lamborghini Aventador. It definitely doesn't suit the car. The handling is good. The car is stable in asphalt and in off-road. Top speed, it's about 100 miles per hour when you upgrade the engine. I love this car. It have a high performance compared to its low price. I did include this car as one of the best Mafia cars in game. I'll link the video in description. If you want one, it's still available to purchase. As always, I keep the best last. Pegassi Ignis. The Pegassi Ignis is a two-door hypercar added to the game as part of the contract update. Design-wise, it looks absolutely fabulous. It's primarily based on Lamborghini Sion FKP 37. Honestly, Rockstar did a good work on this car. There's a weaponized version of it. It's available on PlayStation and Xbox. Not in PC where I'm playing. It's got a good grip on asphalt, so it doesn't disappoint you on races. Top speed, it's 124 miles per hour when it's fully upgraded. You can put HSW on it, go up to 146 miles per. That's another thing available only on console. I highly recommend it if you want a good car. That was all the cars available in-game. There's a lot of Pegassi vehicles in-game like boats and bikes. Of course, I can't include them in this list because it's a cars list. At the end of this video, a thumbs up will be useful if you want to help the channel. Just copy the link if you can't share it. Tell me in comments, what should I do next? Thank you so much for watching. See you guys in the next video. Bear Games signing the video off. Peace out. Boys.